Hang on, that is a 61. No, what am I doing now? Well, ay, ay, ay. Hello! Thanks for clicking on this video, the latest installment in my Minecraft Let's Play series, where I want to give you an update on what I have been working on since the last video. And you already see it behind me, poking from out between the trees and on top of the hill. It's a log farm, and I had meant to record this intro before I built it, but the bug bit me. I just designed it and built it in one swoop, and then I remembered, oh right, intro recording. So here we are. I did record the build process though, and we're gonna get into that in just a little bit. Ooh, we're at like this angle as well, not from the top of the church, but from down here. Nice. Let's walk down. I hardly ever walk on these paths anymore. Before we get into the wood farm section of the video, I want to ask you that if you enjoy these videos, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is free and you can always change your mind. The farm makes use of TNT to harvest the logs, and I have blown this up more times than I care to admit. I needed quite some vertical space for it, and I had this a mountain or hillside right next to other buildings in my village. So this seemed perfect for it, and it worked out quite well. I needed to dig out a few blocks down, create sort of a basin to house the full contraption. But yeah, this works quite well and adds some buildings that are a bit higher up and away from other things, which I quite liked. I have a clip detailing exactly how this farm works, so let's dive straight into that. This contraption is without a doubt my new favorite toy to use. I've spent way too much time trying out all the different things to grow and blow up. It's just so much fun. The preliminary conclusions are that this farm works well for all tree types, including the nether ones, as well as both large mushrooms. Only jungle trees and brown mushrooms are a bit harder to grow in the blast chamber, but they still work. To operate the farm, you first go down to the bottom and build a platform to grow your trees on. Just place your saplings and apply bone meal. Sometimes the order matters. I believe that has to do with the saplings next to each other in certain directions, but I've just gotten by with spamming, to be honest. After your trees have grown, you go up to the viewing platform, drop down on top of the trees and dig down straight below where the TNT will be ignited. You'll be dropped into the water basin below, which contains a bubble elevator back up to the platform. And now the fun can begin, and by fun I mean pressing buttons and hearing things go boom. When you press a button, a TNT is lit first, and with a delay a fence gate below it opens. This determines at what height the explosion is. I've configured 7 different timings ranging from the growing platform at the bottom all the way up to the tallest trees, around 30 blocks. So now you just blow up the trees from the bottom to the top, and the drops all fall into the water basin below and get sent off to a storage system. The farm is powered by a TNT duplicator, which is kind of cheaty, but that's been in the game so long that I feel comfortable using it, and it's easily replaced with a regular TNT dispenser if duplicators ever get removed. So with the redstone mechanism in place, let's get to decorating. And as always, I've spent some extra time after the time-lapse recording to add some further details, just some nice touches. I did some research on what parts of the tree are called and named the timings after them. So you have the taproot for the lowest. Had to make sure that we didn't blow it up. And the... oh my word, this is the first time this has happened. I was gonna say the crown for the highest, and this occasionally will break one of the glass blocks. I had no idea it could also break the logs. I don't know, I might shorten this balcony by 1 or just have that as a bar or something. Anyway, with the building in place, I could give the bubble vader and the drop shaft used to go down to the platform to plant the saplings a final location. I had set them up temporarily, but I didn't like that location and I had to move them again. I also cleaned up the wall here a little bit. I didn't like the look of the building resting on the dirt layer, so I made it more of a rock face. And I see that I have some cleaning up of the walls to do as well. These are typically projects I do on a live stream, by the way. I stream about twice a week as Jeff Gaming on Twitch, so drop me a follow there if you want to get notified on when I go live. Well, what do you know? We have a tenant, apparently. Oh, clearly in the detailing, I somehow lost the torches that I'm sure I placed in there, so I have to go in and replace them, but kind of scared. We'll see, we'll see. I don't think they know how doors work, so... let's hope that is true. Anyway, looking around in the area, these are some more plants that I have. I definitely want to have a path coming down or going down to the village here, so the villagers can go up to their place of work. So I'll have a path running, I guess, somewhere around here through these trees and then coming down, sort of following the shape of the mountain going down and then linking up with the path that is over there. So that is definitely one thing to do. And another thing that I was looking at it from sort of this, well, maybe this platform, the trees obscure it a little bit, but it looks kind of flimsy, right? Like it's going to topple over. And I thought one thing that might be logical, also to make this not just a boring rectangle shape, is have a building sort of perpendicular to it that make it sort of an L shape, give me more room to add some more details. And another building sort of makes sense because what I have now is just chests where the output is of the farm is stored, but a building over here could house a sorting system or something to handle the output of the farm. This is what I'm always most excited about. We get to update the map again. It's been a few projects that didn't impact this map, so it's good to pick that up. Which section would it be? Maybe that one? Maybe this one? Oh, and I'm rotating one. I'm fairly certain it's both, but maybe I need to fly over there, so let's test that. Yeah, that was it. Looking much better now. It's a bit square, but as I mentioned, adding an extra building around here will help that. And I might round off the edges of the water basin or something, just to make it look a little bit less square. And the path will definitely help sort of tie this in with the rest of the village. Another thing that we can do, and that's not the place that I need to look for my axe, is we can get the wood farm off the project board. But as with any good project, we're going to replace that with another project. Not for the short term, I think. I don't know, we'll see. So one project done, one new on the board. But that is all we have time for today. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have any feedback, do feel free to leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like or subscribing to the channel for similar content in the future. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I hope to see you next time.